Hey guys, welcome to the first lecture in the JavaScript Introduction to Comparative Programming series. This section will cover the basics of JavaScript. So the idea is that if you don't know what JavaScript is at all or you don't know any language, this is the starting point for you. We'll try to understand what JavaScript is and also basically go practical and implement as many things as we can in the next 15 to 20 minutes. So you don't know what JavaScript is at all, and to avoid any setup hassles, we'll be coding everything online. So the first thing that you need to do is go to ideon.com. This is a website which will help you run your JavaScript code. You could run it offline on your computer as well, but there is a setup procedure which we want to avoid in this particular series. So we'll be doing all of our coding, most of our coding for the first section in Ideon. So just go to ideon.com. From the language over here, select JavaScript, Rhino 1.7.7, whatever version is by the time you are seeing the video. Remove all of this stuff, and this window that you see over here is where you will be writing your code. Now in comparative programming, most of the times the code is not more than 200 to 300 lines, and in this particular series, at least in the beginner level, we'll be covering around 20 to 30 lines of code, not more than that, and right now we'll be just writing 5 to 6 lines. So what are these lines is basically, these are a particular syntax that JavaScript can, or JavaScript engine can understand. So think of it this way, that you're talking to an engine and you're telling him to do some things, and this is the way to talk to him. So if I want to talk to another guy, I will either talk to him in English or in Hindi or in some language, so that we both can communicate and understand what we're trying to do, and I can tell that person to do something. In a similar way, I have to write a particular syntax, write code in a particular way so that the JavaScript engine can understand and do what I'm telling it to do. So the first thing when it comes to syntax, the first command is print command. What the print command does is that if I write print hello world, it will tell the JavaScript engine, hey, print in this particular string. Which string? Hello world. So what we did was we wrote print, and inside we wrote hello world in double quotes, and what this is doing is, this is telling the JavaScript engine, not right now, I'll tell you when it will tell. It will tell the JavaScript engine to print this somewhere. What I mean by this somewhere is basically the final output. So when you're playing a game, you see people running on the screen, right? So think of it this like something similar. When you do a print hello world, you're telling the screen to print, you're telling the JavaScript engine to print this on the screen. So if I run this, if I press this green button over here, as you can see in the std out, so this std out is what your program will, what a user will finally see. So you wrote a program, and whatever is present in the std out is what your user will see. So if you have a requirement from, let's say, your software manager to create a program that writes hello world on the screen, this is it. And it's just one line in JavaScript. It can be humongous in some other language like C++ or Java, and that's the power of JavaScript. It's really small and simple to start off with. Again, what did we do? We wrote print some string, and that string got printed to the screen, as you can see here in the std out. The std out is what the final user sees, the user of your program will see. So I could change the string hello world or hello Hercules, and if I ID on it, or if I run it, basically, as you can see, so the std out got routed over here now. Ignore this part. What is the output? The output is hello Hercules. So whatever string I write over here, I'll see in the final output, and that is what your user will see. So this is the first problem that we've solved. We've written hello world or hello anything on the screen. This is the very basic start to any programming language, where you can start printing to the console, and later on we'll see the modifications that we can do over here. So this is all for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.